How McDonald brothers lose millions of dollars deal, and lessons for entrepreneurs from the McDonald brothers and Ray Kroc, and you also know the value of 1% in business. So let's start. McDonald's today has 39,000 locations worldwide, serving 100 countries, and 80% of their restaurants are franchised.
Franchise the damn thing. Mr. Kroc. Franchise, franchise, franchise.
The legacy of the brothers disappeared, and the first official restaurant of the McDonald's Corporation is now recorded as in Des Plaines, Illinois, and not in San Bernardino, California. The drive for size destroyed the health and dreams of the founders, created a very different type of organization, but resulted in a legacy that a new founder grabbed as his own. Ray was a struggling salesman. One day he gets a large order for his milkshake machine from a small restaurant in San Bernardino, California, and Ray drives across the country to visit this store. He is fascinated. The McDonald brothers had a restaurant that served only 3 products: hamburgers, fries, and milkshakes. They served it in disposable packaging, and there was no place for customers to sit inside the restaurant and eat. And business was rocking. The innovation? Fast service, 30 seconds to get served, and standardized, high quality, and affordable products. Ray loved this and for the first time saw a restaurant business that was scalable. He convinced the brothers to give him a contract to grow the business through a franchise network. Selling a hamburger stand for $2.7 million in 1961 was a pretty killer deal. Except, as everyone knows, McDonald's is hardly the typical hamburger stand. Ray Kroc's initial franchising deal with the McDonald's brothers looked like this. A franchise fee of $950 with a 1.9% service fee assessed on food sales, 0.5% paid to the McDonald brothers as a royalty, and the remaining 1.4% going to Kroc. By 1960, Kroc had franchised 228 McDonald's that were pulling in $56 million annually. The McDonald brothers and Kroc had both become wealthy, but Kroc would become filthy rich when he bought them out in 1961 for $2.7 million. The brothers figured that after taxes they'd each have $1 million. While that certainly wasn't chump change, had they never sold the business, by the end of the 1970s their 0.5% stake would have been paying them $15 million a year. What's even more tragic, especially for heirs of the McDonald brothers, are the royalties by today's standards. Had the 1961 buyout never happened, a 2012 estimate found that with McDonald's $61 billion in sales, the McDonald brothers' royalty fee would be $305 million. I may have painted Ray Kroc as the villain. He cheated his partners, he left his wife for another, a partner's wife, etc. But he also built up a business that revolutionized the food and restaurant business, and also the franchising and real estate businesses. He had the habit of listening to motivational vinyl records, and his main lesson from those records was persistence.
One word. Persistence.
Ray had tried many businesses before he met the McDonald brothers. None of them were great successes, but he never gave up. And when he partnered with the McDonald brothers he had challenges: overdue bank loans, bad franchisees, differences with his partners on growth, etc. But he persisted like a bull and eventually made a fortune. Entrepreneurs have to be persistent. So that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something from this video. Please do like and subscribe this channel for more amazing content like this. See you in the next video.